Your Houston Morning News with Matt Patrick continues.
KTRH News Time is 5:16. Big story, of course, is the suspension of the Santorum campaign. What are the reasons for it? There are probably many. One of the big ones, I believe, for the Santorum family was little Bella was back in the hospital. Rick Santorum took stock of everything going on in his life and decided there was no way he was going to win the nomination. Joining us right now is Kevin Ivey, Michael in Memorial McGee, and Alexandra Williams. We'll call her Alex. They were all the Santorum delegates from our last town hall. By the way, our next town hall, with great delegates just like these you are about to meet, is May 29th, the day of the primary here in Texas. But I want to thank all three of you for joining me. We're going to start with ladies first. Hey, same question for all of you. Alex, can you now get behind Mitt Romney and we can all agree that we need to just beat Barack Obama in November?
I think it's definitely going to be hard, and I think it's hard for the party. You know, I saw your Facebook post this morning, and a lot of people posted back that, they would have to hold their nose at the polls to vote for Romney.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be hard for the party to unite behind him, and I think that that's why he needs to, do things that unite the party and maybe pick a vice presidential candidate that will unite the party and take more conservative stances on issues for sure, but I think it's going to be hard.
Alex is a student at UH and one of the youngest delegates that we had. It was great to have her. Michael in Memorial, what do you think? Can you get behind Romney with the idea of beating Obama?
I agree. He does have a lot of, I guess, he needs to basically move up towards the conservative stance. I mean, he can't just play as a moderate. I mean, not anymore, not after how long Santorum stayed in the race, but definitely not Gingrich. He claimed to be a non-Romney vote until he was on the losing end, and Gingrich was a sore loser since the start of 2012 in my things. So basically, Gingrich would never earn my vote.
Well, no, I don't think Gingrich has a snowball's chance in hell of becoming the nominee anyway. Right. Kevin, let me ask you the same question. As a Santorum partisan, and you and I talked about this at the last town hall, can you now get behind Romney? Romney obviously is going to be the nominee. We basically are going to start the general election, yesterday. Can you get behind Romney and beat Obama?
I'd vote for Donald Duck before I'd vote for Obama. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm going to have to hold my nose or any of that kind of stuff. I think that any of the candidates that were in the field when we were at the town hall would be better than anything that we've got today.
All right, listen, I want all three of you to hang on. Very intelligent. By the way, thanks to all three of you for getting up so early in the morning. All of you young people, young professional types. It's good to have you here. I know it's difficult to get up early, but we thank you. Hey, listen, hang on. Next question. Alex, I know you can get up early. The next question I want you to think about while we take a quick break is I want one word from each of you that you think accurately describes Rick Santorum's campaign, and a word that maybe we could send to the Romney campaign that they should think about. We are joined by three Santorum partisans from our last town hall, and Kevin Ivey, Michael in Memorial, and we lost Michael. All right, Kevin and Alexandra are left. We appreciate both of you getting up early and joining us. I asked you before the break to think of one word that you would use to describe Santorum's campaign, a word you would like to send to the Romney campaign to put in their platform. Alex, I'm going to start with you again. I know this is putting you on the spot a little bit, but give me one word that you would use to describe Santorum's campaign.
I would definitely describe passionate, because what Santorum had that Romney does not have is the boots on the ground and the people getting out and, supporting him, and people who are Romney partisans, they're not out there campaigning for him, and they're not out there raising money for him like Santorum delegates and like people for Ron Paul are. So that's what Romney needs. Well,
Romney's got a lot of money, Alex, and Romney does have a pretty big machine.
But a lot of it's his own money, and a lot of it's the GOP money. Santorum contributors were, regular people contributing to his campaign. Romney doesn't have that.
All right.
Like Ron Paul and Santorum do.
Okay, very good. Let me grab Michael, who has returned. Michael in Memorial, what do you think? One word to describe Santorum.
Conservative, and it's because basically, he was fighting for. He's not fighting for every single conservative vote, in all reality, but he did fight for a large portion of them, and I think because of that, I think that that's something that Romney needs to really consider if he wants to win this election.
All right, very good.
He wants to get people on the polls.
Alexandra says passion. Michael says conservative. Kevin, what say you? One word to describe Santorum.
Well, conservative was going to be my word, but, so I'll take my second choice, which was misdirected. The reason I think Santorum couldn't hang in was because he allowed his campaign to get misdirected by his opposition, and even to his own degree, he embraced it a little bit too much, so the social conservative issues. I felt like he was a better candidate, not just there, but also on economic issues, and to try to take something out of the Clinton playbook that's very applicable today. Is the economy stupid?
Yeah. Kevin, I want to thank you, and Michael, in memorial, thank you. Alex, thank you all for getting up early this morning. And don't forget our next town hall with delegates as good, well, maybe not quite as good, but certainly we'll do our very best. May 29th, that is the day of the primary here in Texas for our next town hall here on KTRH, so make sure that you don't miss that.